Chairman of Confederation of Indian Textile Industries. I am assuming for your generous comments. I was not able to pick it up fully, but I could make out some words in between. And I'm really grateful that City and Seema have given me an opportunity to meet with all of you to inaugurate this wonderful Tex Fair, see some of the outstanding work being done in Coimbatore and this region. And I sincerely thank all of you from the textile sector for the outstanding work you have done to serve the nation, to provide work for lakhs and lakhs of our brothers and sisters. I've actually come to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for your wonderful work. My good friend, my brother, Dr. L. Murugan, Honorable Union Minister, my colleagues from Tamil Nadu, Thiru R. Gandhi and Thiru R. Sakkarapani, Honorable Ministers from the state of Tamil Nadu. I have met both of them on several occasions in Delhi and always smiling. Our President of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Tamil Nadu, Shri K. Annamalai ji, Shri Ravi Sam, the Chairman of SEMA, Dr. S.K. Sundararaman, the Deputy Chairman of SEMA, and of course, the very, very active Chairman of City, Shri T. Rajkumar, all the distinguished colleagues from the Ministry of Textiles, Mr. V.K. Singh, Additional Secretary, Ms. Roop Rashi, the Textile Commissioner, several other friends from different associations who have joined us here, Mr. Patodia I see sitting here, many other sectors of the textile value chain who are represented here, all the distinguished participants of Tex Fair 2022, friends from the industry, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. This is a long overdue visit to Coimbatore and tomorrow to Tirupur. I have been wanting to come here for many days, ever since I took charge of the Textile Ministry. Unfortunately, because of COVID and several travel restrictions, also a lot of engagements in different areas, different parts of the country, I was not able to come here earlier. But ever since I stepped onto the soil of this holy city of Coimbatore, every single minute I am feeling more and more powerful, more and more encouraged, more and more excited about the future of the textile sector. And I think that power comes from Adi Yogi Bhagwan Shiva, who resides in the Perur Patiswarar temple. I bow my head to Lord Shiva and seek his divine blessings, to shower his blessings on all of you in Coimbatore, in Tirupur, in the state of Tamil Nadu, all the people who are associated with this sector across the country. And truly, I believe the work you have done in Tamil Nadu in the field of textiles is noteworthy, is remarkable. A very large part of the textile sector comes from Tamil Nadu. They call it the Textile Valley of India. You are also called the Yarn Bowl of India. I am told there are more garment units in Tamil Nadu than any other part of India. And therefore, I believe that this is one sector which has a big role to play in the economy of Tamil Nadu, in providing jobs, in providing work, in coming up with new research, new innovation, helping our young boys and girls, our startups, come up with innovative ideas to expand the exports from Tamil Nadu. I'm told some of the products made in Coimbatore or Tirupur are exported to world-class brands like Puma, H&M, Tommy Hilfiger, Gap, Zara. They are all clients of garment manufacturers in Tirupur. You are giving employment to large number of our people, both in Coimbatore, in Tirupur, and other parts of Tamil Nadu. And that is why I started by saying that I've come to thank each and every one of you. I'm also very impressed with the textile machineries that are being made in the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, what I saw earlier today at the Tex Fair 2022, this I'm told is the 13th edition of Tex Fair. It's truly probably the largest textile machinery, accessories and spares exhibition held anywhere in India. And I would like to compliment the Southern India Mills Association for the wonderful work that you have done. I think a fair like Tex Fair gives an opportunity to establish very strong bonds among the textile manufacturing value chain, also with investors, with buyers, with the government, and provide new areas in which we can grow this sector. It also provides a platform for stakeholders to invite new companies to come and invest in India, to manufacture in India, make in India, and serve both the Indian market and international markets. I see a lot of innovation today when I visited the fair. New testing equipments, new packaging materials, new textile software being developed. Earlier today, I also had an opportunity to visit Citra, which is also located in Coimbatore. I saw some very, very valuable research that they have done, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, when they were the pioneers of starting personal protective equipment, the PPE kits that our doctors and our COVID warriors used to wear, which was essential to fight the COVID pandemic, but which was not being manufactured in India before March 2020. We were largely dependent on imports of PPEs, and many of us will recall how scary the situation was when we had no PPEs in stock. It was almost impossible to get them from anywhere in the world. There was a worldwide shortage. The Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi made a clarion call to our textile sector to start research, to start manufacturing of PPE kits in India. And I must compliment all of you for the wonderful work we all did together to develop this in India, to develop other products related to COVID and the fight against COVID in India. And I am very happy to share with you that today India is the second largest manufacturer of PPEs in the world. We are not only Atmanirbhar in PPEs, but we are exporting PPE kits to other parts of the world. We are not only Atmanirbhar in surgical masks, in N95 masks, in syringes and other equipment that is required for the medical treatment of COVID and other such very serious diseases, but we are gradually not only becoming Atmanirbhar, but becoming large exporters all over the world. And I think that is the spirit in which the Honorable Prime Minister is working day and night to take everybody along. Sabka Prayas, the collective effort of everybody, government in the center, at the state, at the local level, different ministries, different departments, industry associations, export promotion councils, manufacturers of machineries, manufacturers of garments, manufacturers of the entire value chain from farm to fabric, fabric to finished products, and finally to fashion products, and then foreign markets. I think the entire value chain today, India has a major share. We have increased our exports last year by almost 40%, from 30 billion to 43, 44 billion. This year, I am told by my friends from the export promotion councils that we will exceed $50 billion of exports. Last year our exports were about 3 lakh crore. This year they expect it to be more than 4.25 lakh crores. And in the years to come, the textile sector alone will be exporting nearly 8 lakh crores worth of goods from India in the next 5 years. $100 billion is the target that the textile export promotion councils have set for themselves. And the government of India is working proactively to support this sector. This is one of the most important sectors under the focus of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. He is giving special attention to this sector. He ensured that ROCTL is continuing at the rates that were decided earlier. I think that is what Mr. Rajkumar also was mentioning. He has ensured that those sectors in textile which were earlier not getting ROSCTL are covered in ROTTEP and are also giving a reimbursement of all the state taxes or any other costs which are not a part of GST. He has provided a new scheme for research and innovation to promote technical textiles, geotextiles in India, a large sector in which we were quite behind, we were quite backward. Over the years, we had never engaged with technical textiles, with geotextiles. Man-made textiles was not getting the prominence that the world demanded. In fact, when we look at the world markets, nearly 2/3 today is man-made textiles. We are now promoting both cotton textiles and man-made textiles so that we can get a larger share of the world market. We can not only increase jobs and investment in India, but we will also become a high-value manufacturer, recognized the world over as a strong supplier, as a very eminent quality supplier of textile machinery, textile products across the value chain, whether it is yarn, whether it's fabric, whether it's apparel, whether it's fashion products, whether it's industrial textiles, synthetic textiles, geotextiles, technical textiles, in all sectors, we want to become a global industry. We want to capture world markets. And therefore, under the guidance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, we are working actively with different countries to finalize free trade agreements which will give zero duty access to our textile sector in world markets. As was already informed earlier, because of the very good relations that Prime Minister Modi has built up with world leaders, because of the respect that India is getting today on the world stage from all the foreign large superpowers, we have already finalized 2 FTAs with UAE, the United Arab Emirates, where Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all these Emirates are situated, with Australia, a very highly developed country. We are now fast progressing to finalize FTAs with Israel, with United Kingdom, UK, Canada, with the European Union, which is a union of 27 countries. We will get access in all these developed markets and become more competitive and be able to expand this sector and create lakhs and crores of new jobs, new work opportunities, invite investment in a very big way into India and promote this sector to become even more vibrant, even more powerful, even more expanded to create new opportunities for our startups, for our young boys and girls, for entrepreneurs, for innovators, for women entrepreneurs. हम चाहते हैं कि महिलाओं को भी और काम के अवसर मिले और नए रोजगार के अवसर मिले. Our sisters, our daughters also should get new work opportunity, new jobs, and should also become entrepreneurs working in Tamil Nadu, working in India to serve the world, to sell their products all over the world. I have myself been an entrepreneur. I have myself run an SME unit, and I know the difficulties and the hard work that goes into running a small industry. Therefore, the central government, led by Prime Minister Modi, is working to make it easier to do business. We are working to support and promote entrepreneurs, the startup sector, the MSME sector. We are working to reduce the compliance burden to make it easier to start new businesses, to make it easier to run your businesses. In the last few years, over 31,000 compliances, legal compliances, compliances of different laws at the center, state, panchayat, local bodies have either been eliminated or significantly simplified. We are working to decriminalize the various laws because of which people are worried to become entrepreneurs. We are working to strengthen labor laws so that our Kamgar, our workmen, get more security and are assured of social security benefits. I admire the entrepreneurial skills and particularly the MSME sector in Coimbatore. I admire the good work that machinery manufacturers are doing in Coimbatore. I'm impressed when I see the Covai Kora cotton sarees manufactured here, produced here, which is a GI tagged product of this region. It is recognized all over the world as your speciality, as your product. When I see the motor pumps being manufactured here, when I see the wet grinders being manufactured here, I think wet grinders is also a GI tagged product, a speciality of this region. You are also becoming fast emerging as a defense sector supplier. And I see a lot of products which will go to serve our defense sector, whether in the Navy, whether in the Army. I'm told now products are going to be made in Coimbatore and this region, which will be used in Siachen Glacier, in Leh, Ladakh, all those regions where products made from this area, from Coimbatore, from Tirupur, will help our army as protective gear to help them in sub-zero temperatures. Coimbatore, in the years to come, surrounded by the work that our cotton farmers are doing in the nearby fields, and I salute our cotton farmers for the high quality cotton that they make, for the high value production that our cotton farmers are doing in this region. I am sure with the collective efforts of the farmers, our various manufacturers in the value chain, and our machinery and textile garment manufacturers' collective effort, Coimbatore will become, and Tirupur, these twin cities, will become the engine of India's textile export growth in the years to come. The South India Textile Research Association is truly a wonderful example of the partnership between industry and the government, where everybody has worked together to come up with new ideas, innovative ideas, new research, developing new thoughts, new products in the spirit of healthy cooperation and collaboration. Industry also gains from two centers of excellence, the Meditech Research Center at Citra and the Indutech at the PSG College of Engineering in this area. We also have two SEZs, the High-Tech Infra and the Tidal Park, which gives industry world-class infrastructure for production. As I said earlier, the work that you have done here during COVID, particularly converting the crisis into an opportunity, will now enable us to become a global player in medical and healthcare related textile products. The government, through various initiatives, has supported the MSME sector, has supported the startups, whether it is the provision of loans under the Mudra scheme, whether it is the additional 20% collateral-free loans given to the MSME sector to help them overcome the difficulties during COVID, whether it is the 5% interest subvention and extension of time limit for repayment of loans and government dues that was given, or the funding of Employees Provident Fund by the central government during the COVID period, whether it is the support given for research in technical textiles, or it is the setting up of mega textile parks under the PM Mitra scheme. The government of India is continuously focusing all its energies to support the textile sector. Tamil Nadu is a big beneficiary of the various schemes that we have come up with in the last few years and will continue to benefit from the Government of India's initiatives to support the textile sector. The textile sector also has a production-linked incentive scheme in which large amount of investments are coming up all across the country, including in Tamil Nadu. We are soon thinking of coming up with one more PLI scheme for the textile sector, the details of which will be shared with all of you very soon. Tomorrow, I'll be visiting Tirupur, interacting with exporters, talking to garment manufacturers, and listening to new ideas by which we can work together, the central government, the state government, industry, exporters, and all stakeholders of the textile sector, working to make this the best textile industry anywhere in the world. India's textile sector will grow to become a $250 billion industry. That means at least a 20 lakh crore industry in the next 5 years, and 40% of that will be exported. And with that target, we are all working together. $250 billion, that's roughly 19-20 lakh crores worth of domestic production, about 7.5-8 lakh crore worth of export, and Atmanirbhar textile sector where all the machines will be made in India, research and development will be done in India. We will encourage startups, we will encourage women entrepreneurs, we will encourage our Divyangs, we will encourage people from the marginalized sections of society, SCs and STs, to become entrepreneurs. We'll create crores of jobs in the textile sector so that our young boys and girls get a better quality of life and more prosperity. And our farmers get a higher income for the wonderful cotton that they are producing. Friends, let us all work together in this spirit of collaboration. Let us all work together to revive the textile sector and make it a vibrant engine of growth. Let us all work together to see what new ideas can help this sector become truly the greatest job generator in India. And I seek your support, I seek your collaboration. I wish to work together with industry in partnership with the state government to make Tamil Nadu the hub of the textile sector in India. I've recently formed a textile advisory group about which Mr. Ravi Kumar was mentioning. I am looking for new ideas from this group, both for short-term, medium-term and long-term growth of this sector. And I would urge all of you to come up with new ideas as we celebrate 75 years of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. We must all collectively resolve that in the next 25 years, the Amrit Kal, we will all work together, we will all collaborate, we will all work in the spirit of cooperation under the guidance of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi to fulfill his vision, Prime Minister Modi's vision to make India a prosperous country, to make every citizen of India a prosperous family, to make sure that everybody has a high quality of living. to make sure that every farmer has a bright future, to ensure that our young boys and girls get equal opportunity across the country with new ideas, bubbling with enthusiasm, new work opportunities, new jobs for our youth. Let us all work to see a prosperous India in 2047 when we celebrate 100 years of independence. I am sure with our collective efforts, the textile sector will contribute significantly to make India a prosperous nation. My good wishes to all of you who are participating in this very important Text Fair 2022. I am sure seeing the active participation of so many countries and companies, this Text Fair will become even a greater source of growth and development in the years to come. I pray for your well-being. I pray for the well-being of all the people of Coimbatore. I pray for the well-being and a prosperous future for all the people of Tamil Nadu. Nandri, Nandri. Vanakkam. Thank you.
மாண்புமிகு மத்திய ஜவுளித்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்களுக்கு என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றியினை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றோம். நண்பர்களே, இன்று அவர்கள் சவுத் இந்தியா டெக்ஸ்டைல் ரிசர்ச் அசோசியேஷனுக்கு சிட்ராவுக்கு சென்று பார்வையிட்டு சிட்ராவுக்கு பியூரோ ஆஃப் இந்தியன் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்ஸ் உடன் சேர்ந்து 25 கோடி ரூபாய் அளவிலே தர கட்டுப்பாட்டு மையத்தை அமைக்க இன்று